Before in front of such a huge crowd, usually in front of family friends at a birthday party. So this is the first, this is a premiere. I was questioning, debating whether or not to do this because some of the jokes by a comedian from Texas named Ron White are very explicit, so bear with me. They're very politically incorrect. Don't be offended. Some of the jokes may not carry over into other cultures. But I'm going to give this a fair shot. Alright, so with that said, let's go for it. I don't usually drink. It's just something I do while I'm on stage. Keep my hands off my dick. Well, it only works on this one. Alright. I went to the Sunglass Hut the other day, and I saw a pair of sunglasses that I really liked. You know, I didn't love them, I liked them. $309. That's robbery. Before I went to the Sunglass Hut, I was at Walmart, bought a digital TV set for $250. So I walk over to the clerk inside the Sunglass Hut and ask him very politely, "How the fuck do you sleep at night, you fucking prick?" $309 for a pair of sunglasses. So I told him the story about Walmart, and he goes, "Well, sir, apparently you don't get it." I'm listening. These glasses absorb 100% of all UV rays. Well, my response was, apparently you don't get it. This TV set decodes a digital satellite system that peeks out from outer fucking space. Then I found out that the sunglasses have basic cable. I feel like a dickhead. Okay, so that was the first one. Okay, I'm going to be going for a little bit longer then. Is it too much? Okay. Well, you know, I guess I can risk this because, you know, give or take, after noon tomorrow, I'm never going to see 90% of you guys ever again in my life. Okay. There's another one. My manager and I were arranging a gig at San Antonio, Texas. And we took the plane. We went on a flight from Beaumont Airport Hair Care and Tire Center all the way over to San Antonio. It's a 3-minute flight. It probably would have taken me longer, it would not have taken me so long to walk over there than it did. To get on the plane, board the plane, make sure we had everybody on the plane, take off, and the pilot says, well, we're about 1 minute and 30 seconds into the flight. Alright, we gotta go back. We can't pull it off with this equipment. 3-minute flight, have to go back. Beaumont Hair Care Airport and Tire Center. Okay. The guy who was sitting next to me on the plane was losing his mind. He apparently was very scared of flying, and the pilot hollered back. You know, you have to understand it was an 8-passenger plane, like a packet going with 8 people in it, really. Hollers back over the speaker system of the plane. Hey, we got some engine trouble. We're losing some oil. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine. It would have been more efficient if he, instead of using, I'm sorry, am I too loud? instead of just using the speaker system of the plane, he could have just turned around and went, "Hey, we lost a little pressure there." At any rate, the guy sitting next to me, as I said, is losing his mind, just scared out of his mind, and he asked me, "Hey man, what's going to happen if one of these engines fails? How far is the other one going to take us?" Well, I tell him, all the way to the scene of the crash. And that's pretty handy because that's where we're headed. We're probably going to beat the paramedics by a half hour. We're hauling ass. Okay, let's see if I can come up with another one that's maybe a little more entertaining than that one. Okay. I got thrown out of a bar in New York City. And when I say I was thrown out of a bar, it didn't mean they asked me politely and walked up to me. I said, "Goodbye everybody, I'm sorry, I gotta leave." 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee. Well, those big old bouncers that go home after a shift, feed off to Roadhouse and Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I'm glad that there's some people seem to be enjoying this. Okay, I'm between 6'6" and 6'7", 300 pounds, about 6 feet, 6 inches, depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. So this guy comes on walking over me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers. "You're out of here, fucker." I tell him, "I don't think so." Tells me, "I want you to take off your hat." I was wearing a very nice hat that's very popular down in Texas. Obviously didn't fare so well with those bouncers in New York City. So I asked him, "What's the problem?" He says, "Well, faggots in this area wear a hat just like yours." My response was, "Well, the only way we can tell down in Texas is if they have their hair cut like yours." All right, everybody, I think that's it. We're going to call it a night. Have a good one.